everybody go to breakfast in Tanzania. Kim Kardashian. I think this is the interesting. Don't lie, I know you tried it. Over 100. You wanna be up against the black mamba? I actually don't understand why I find this gross. White man called you a Nubian
Hello, my
queen.
beautiful friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Lani, and today I'm going to be going through random fun facts with you. These ones are going to be pretty fun, and I'm going to follow the format that I did the last time that I posted a video. I'm not going to be all over the place like the last time, but I hope that you're going to enjoy this. So let's get into it.
So fun fact number 1, did you know that competitive art used to be part of the Olympics between 1912 and 1952? This is anything from painting, sculptures, music, and all these things. And I was just thinking when I was reading this that Africans were going to kill this. Imagine hits like the last and last. Now everybody go to breakfast and Tanzania. Ooh, it was gonna be lit. But with that in mind, these songs, whatever competitive art, songs, sculptures, paintings, and all these things, they were supposed to be inspired by the sport. But still, I think that Africans would have taken that to a whole nother level. Another thing to note is that they never really did take this seriously. Athletics, like the athletes, they had to be professionals, they trained a lot, but when it comes to the artsy side, they chose amateurs for some reason in that department, so it didn't cause that much of a hype. And I see why that would be, but then I do see in today's day how we would discover talent through the Olympics, especially African talent. You know what I'm saying? One other category that I forgot that was mentioned on multiple places where I read about this is architecture. And also between this window, this was 1912 to 1952, they gave out about 151 medals for all these categories. So it was great. Wouldn't you like to see that? I think I would love to see that. It would be a great opportunity for talent to be seen and taken seriously on a big scene like the Olympics, you know? All right, now from talented people to superstars of today. So, a superstar. Now, Kim Kardashian has a glam close in her will. Apparently, it says that if she ever got to a point where she couldn't do things herself or she couldn't speak for herself, she demands, or rather requires, for someone to always make sure that her hair, makeup, and nails are always done. I think this is the interesting. Hey, she cares about her appearance so much. I think also, if you do think about it, when you get really old, people tend to, especially in America and places like that, people neglect their people. Like, they don't take care of their people. They leave them up to nurses. They leave them at old age homes and places like that. I don't think anybody would care for something like that. And for someone that she is in today's day, I think it would make sense that she wants to leave some sort of a legacy, since she is some sort of a beauty influencer, beauty icon, I guess. Yeah, so it does make sense, but I do think that it's it's pretty interesting. If you had a clothes that we don't see every day on your wheel, what would it be? I'd have to think about mine. Maybe I'll tell you. Fun fact number 3. Did you know that when you say, "I'll be back in a jiffy," you are talking about an actual measure of time? Apparently, a jiffy is 100th of a second. Soak that in. 100th of a second. If a second itself is like a blink of an eye, 100th is almost non-existent. Might as well not move. Might as well not go anyway, because your time is already run out. There's been over 100 jiffies while you were saying you'll be back in a jiffy. Yeah, I'm being technical about it, but yeah. Isn't it weird? Did you know that that is an actual measure of time? Fun fact number 4. Did you know that you cannot hum while holding your nose? Don't lie. Don't lie. I know you tried it. I know you tried it. I did it too. The first time I read this, I was like, Friends, fun fact number 5. Apparently, Japan has hundreds of flavors of Kit Kats. Kit Kats, yes. Some sources say over 200, some say over 300, some say about 400. So I'm not quite sure what the exact number is, but hundreds, over 100 flavors. So some of the really yummy sounding flavors are like banana, blueberry cheesecake, Oreo ice cream. That sounds yummy, hey? But then there's some questionable ones like vegetable juice, wasabi, baked potato, and then there's melon and cheese. Now, melon and cheese, it's not like a melon flavor and cheese flavor. No, it's melon and cheese. This is one Kit Kat flavor. Also, it doesn't end there. Apparently, these are for different regions, different cities, and different seasons. So it's a whole ass thing. Like, who would have thought Kit Kat is that important? Now, I know it's not about importance. It's basically a marketing strategy. But, wow, they're basically going all out. What do you think about this? Would you check out some of these flavors and see, what you like in case one day you go to Japan? And fun fact number 6. So, did you know that the longest walking distance is from Cape Town in South Africa to a place called Magadan in Russia? It's apparently 14,000 miles long, which is over 22 kilometers long. So it's quite the distance, hey? I mean, Russia is in another continent all the way out there. So, you can tell. And I know you're already wondering, has anyone ever finished this, a journey? Started and finished the journey? No, there has been no one that has walked this path and went from South Africa to Russia on foot. And maybe you're thinking of being the first, which will be quite remarkable. But I'm here to tell you that it's nearly impossible because there's just so many obstacles, such as it'll probably take years for you to plan. You would need visas for each and every country that you're going to get into. You would need permits and stuff like that. And also there's obstacles like, for example, walking in the forest in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is home to the largest black mamba in the world. You want to be up against the black mamba. Walking in the forest in general means you're exposed to wild animals. It may mean also that you may not have phone signal. You can't get help when you need help. Some people that actually apparently the estimated time it could take to walk from Cape Town, South Africa to Magadan in Russia, that will be over 500 days. And this is assuming that you will walk non-stop, you will not rest to sleep or anything, you will just walk for 500 days non-stop. Now you see where the possibility just gets really, really slim, because then it's gonna take you a lot longer than that because you're gonna need to rest. But wait, over the course of this journey, the weather is gonna change in different countries that you're gonna be. There's gonna be different kinds of animals. Your shoes are gonna get worn out. Most of the pathway is a forest. There will not be places where you can buy shoes and stuff like that. You would need to change currencies. Yeah. There's so much you would need to go through, but it was quite interesting to know that it is a possibility to walk from here to basically another continent. Fun fact number 7. Did you know? You probably have heard this before because I had before reading this fact. Apparently, dead skin cells are the main ingredient of household dust. I don't know why I find that gross. But also, there's a study that came out with the fact that apparently humans shed about 200 million skin cells per hour. Not a day, an hour. So that means more than 1 billion skin cells a day. Yeah, I actually don't understand why I find this gross. I find it really, really gross. Right? What do you think about this? Here's something that's always confused me. It's when there's nobody that lives in a home, right? Windows are closed and everything. There's no air vents. For example, since I got to South Africa, I don't think I've seen a house with air vents. But anyway, no air vents or whatever, windows closed, nobody lives there. Where's the dust coming from? The dust that accumulates, where does it come from? Let me know in the comments if you know. That's probably a conversation for another day.
So I am going to fit in the last 3 fun facts now while I'm doing the dishes, because I'm trying to get things done as quickly as possible because power is going to go off. So let's do that. Fun fact number 8. Did you know that the country with the most pyramids in the world is not Egypt? I did not know this before I did research for this video. But yes, it is not Egypt. While Egypt has over 100 pyramids, some sources say 118, some say 138, so I am not quite sure which one is the correct one. But Egypt has over 100. Sudan has over 200 pyramids. And these pyramids were apparently used as tombs for Nubian kings. Every time that I read the word Nubian, I'm just like, I want to say now, if you're black and you've been on Tinder, raise your hand if some probably old white man called you a Nubian queen. Anyway, let's move on to fun fact number 9. Apparently there is enough gold to cover the entire circumference of the earth, and using gold that is as thick as 1.5 feet long, which is, it's just under half a meter. Yeah, so just half a meter out. I don't remember how much a meter is, but it's pretty big. So the gold will be something like this thick, because I'm covering the earth, the entire earth. So now, why are there underdeveloped countries if we are so rich? Why? But another question is, this was uncovered by an Australian geologist called Bernard Wood, and this has me wondering how things like this are discovered. Like, how do you measure that? Maybe I'll just never understand. Well, as it turns out, in this video we have 2 facts about Japan. The second one being the fact that there are so many vending machines in Japan that there is one vending machine for every 40 people in Japan. Now, to really get into it, in 2020 there was over 125 million people in Japan, and in 2021 it was reported that there is over 2.25 million vending machines. These vending machines sell drinks, ice cream, noodles, I almost said vending machines, but disposable cameras. And this got me wondering, what kind of disposable cameras? What is a disposable camera anyway? I have to look that up because I'm not sure. I remember I looked it up, but stuff that came out confused me. Anyway, my dear friends, that is all that I have for our fun facts today. I hope that you enjoyed them as much as I did. I think this set of fun facts that we had this time, they were pretty cool, weren't they? Yeah, I'm sure you agree. So I will see you on another video next time. Thank you for watching. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on other platforms. I will leave every link in the description box that you will need. Bye!
Wait! Okay.